Do do do. I can hear that. But
and yeah, overall, I think doing an early egg.
Key on the right side.
That gamble, even if Samaria would have not been on the way, I think it would have. It's a way easier gamble to do something like going ice rod less into a crystal turtle rock. I'm not sure, but yeah, out of all the seeds that I played right now, I played quite a bunch. I have to say, I think 200 now or something like that. I've never seen that Samaria was not required. So that was a first for me.
It's definitely rare.
Looks like we're joined now by Radical Sniper 99. Welcome and GG.
GG.
Definitely. Orange was eco mode at 45 10. I think you two were eco mode about an hour in.
Yeah, it's been a big top. Yeah, how relieved were you to see it drop from Hellsor? That was the only fun speculation we had left. It was such an insanely fast seed that we were kind of speculating, you know, where would you go, all that stuff, and boom, just dropped on us. So put the window of the sails. But watching you guys go mode, what, 4 dungeons was pretty fun to see too. I think, yeah, everybody would agree with you that way. It feels pretty awful to do the bomb jump now, knowing Icebreaker exists.
Yeah, funny story. I am actually so new. I mean, I know how to do the bomb jump, but I'm not really good at it. Like, I pretty much learned the game mainly with the Icebreaker, so I was really happy to see that too, because it's happening quite often that it takes me like 4 or 5 tries to get that bomb jump.
Oh, you were lucky, yeah. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, both depends on the story you have.
Do the bomb jump, but the Mario bailed me out there.
I think one of the biggest things that saved the bomb jump
turned out the flute was a total bait.
Yeah, I guess we never asked. I'll ask Michael first. We already asked Orange, but out of 10, what would you rate your hype cave this scene? Because we all kind of have different opinions.
Oh god, I'm still really bad in remembering. I think Hammer was in there. Was there? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, hammer and a sword upgrade.
Yeah. I actually never rated a hype cave like that, but yeah, I would say. I mean, I know the whole thing that apparently hype cave was pretty hype all the time at a certain version of a siege, and it's not like that anymore. Like I said, it was all before my time. But yeah, I mean, I would say out of 10, I would give it a 9 now. I would say.
Okay.
Like,
All right. That's. What are you thinking out of 10? There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Any other questions that you have, 5D? I think I've exhausted all my question
Just
list
one
here.
for Radical Sniper. What would you improve for your X? Or what do you have in mind for improving on your X if you could during that? Okay, yeah, that's definitely things you can look forward to. Diver Down is definitely a new trick, interesting trick, a new. But either way, you guys had fantastic runs. What, an hour 30, still fantastic time. But congratulations to you two on your run. Great job.
thank you.
To both.
Yep, GG guys.
Meanwhile, Renderer is finally going to go ahead and start their trek on to getting into Ganon's Tower. Finally getting their Swamp Palace crystal, and just going to go ahead and start charging it at first.
Meanwhile, I might say this name wrong. Sorry, Rune Spism or Rooney Spism. Finished 8th with one time of 1:35.25. So we've got 4 runners left, including Render on our restream. And I just know he wants to get in here and talk about that Hellway. He knows we want to ask him about what happened there.
He didn't grab the glove off of Hellway, and that cost him so much time.
And Sanders, sorry if I butchered the names if you're listening. 316 finished in 9th with a time 1:40.55, so 3 more racers to go.
Oh, and it looks like Renderer is actually going to go ahead and do some Dark Magician strats. So that'll get him a lot faster. But yeah, the pause buffer is definitely big for helping with those jumps. I definitely do Dark Magician strats too for Ganon's Tower.
So we have a little bit of time to kill, and we have all the three of you guys in here. Are there any glitches that are currently allowed that you think shouldn't be allowed, or vice versa? Just your opinions. I obviously have nothing to do with what the glitches are allowed. None of us here do, but for my personal sake, I think hairpot's a little crazy, and I think hovering is something that shouldn't be allowed. Personally,
I think hovering is fine. Um, though I will admit, AirPod is a little bit crazy. Either way, if nothing else, uh, those two are the. I guess the. Or I think HairPod is like the one that I don't know. I definitely don't think you should be able to clip out the uh, oh, what is it? The Red Mimic. Uh, for one of the strats on getting through right side of pod. What about you guys? What do you think?
You mean mimic clipping?
That one.
Well, for me, like I said, I pretty much started learning the game with all these glitches. So I personally don't think or don't have the feeling something should not be allowed. But I think I was like the Hera pot thing is something that I not 100% understand so far. A lot of people are saying that. I think there is a method in Hyrule Castle where you could theoretically do it too, but that is not allowed because it teleports you to the end of the game or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
That is called Ganon Pod, and that
Okay.
it's basically Herapod in Hyrule Castle, but it takes you to the Ganon fight.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's I can understand the discussion then, like why is it allowed in Hera but not with the Ganon fight? I mean, obviously there are reasons, but yeah, like I said, I have like the stance. I'm so new. I only know these things. I never played it without these glitches. And about hovering, I think I have to sit down and learn that at one point. But hovering is another thing where I see a lot of discussions. I can understand it because if it's a hover seat, someone that can hover has a big advantage. But there I'm saying to myself, yeah, it's maybe happening in 1 out of 50 seats or something like that. So yeah, I'm pretty open to all these glitches. But like I said, I didn't see or I didn't play when the development happened with all these new things being found out. I think Herapod, nee, not Herapod, Diver Down and Icebreaker are relatively new, if I think right. Maybe
Yeah,
Herapod
definitely.
too, but yeah. Yeah.
That's a good point.
that's pretty true, actually.
Fake flipper.
You make a very solid point, actually. Yeah, most of 99% of the glitches do have a potential inherent downside. But I guess yeah, everyone is right about Icebreaker. It's actually pretty egregious when you think about how it literally busts open or knocks off half of Ice Palace. So I'm gonna have to change my answer, but
I am
it
not too
happens to
crazy
the
about
best of us.
hovering. I felt like I was kind of forced to learn hovering after a friendly race where I ended up rolling a hover seed against one of the best hoverers in this community. I mean, and I can do it, but not reliably.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was hearing that there's a big difference between emulator and original console when it comes to hovering, so that there is a little bit of an advantage there for people that play on an original console, but maybe I'm wrong there.
The timing is a little different on emulator because the
Okay.
emulator actually runs very slightly slower than an actual console.
Okay.
Either way,
I'll only bust out the hovering in extreme emergencies. I mean, hey, it ended up being the reason I qualified for the Cross Tees tournament earlier this year.
congrats.
Got Professor Render here. He's near the top of the tower. He's going to finish off Moldorm 2, head to his Ekatu fight. We still have 3 runners to finish here, so he still has a chance to make up for his play that we're definitely going to ask him about.
That plus going and doing all the other fetch quests that kind of ran him behind.
And once again, a shout out to our trackers, Atnar and Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna, clicking all the buttons, making sure all the crystals and stuff are set. I've had fun with the tracker, and it's can be a real pain in the butt to deal with. So, shout outs to you guys.
And in the barrier.
And once again, too, follow all our runners here. That was pretty exciting to see. It's always fun to watch a jet seat every once in a while, honestly. Just watch you guys just zoom around and do crazy fast things.
Oh,
It was
definitely.
fairly
It's
linear,
definitely a
but
linear scene.
I don't think I've ever seen an AGA seed sub 120. I'm trying to think of all the seeds I watched, and I can't think of one sub 120 with AGA having been requirements. So that's something.
Meanwhile, Professor Renderer taking out Aga with a 3-2-1 and is about to go ahead and fight our big pig.
Gannon giving us some farming tips. That's good to know.
Either way, it still looks like Professor Renderer is short working, which is always a nice feeling.
You cut out there. I missed what you said. He's what?
Making short work again. Oh, but accidentally.
Oh, we did have a 10th place finish. Freddie N3K finished with a time of 1:50.14. It looks like our runner command wasn't working, so Zaru typed everybody's channel out manually there. So if you want to go ahead and give those guys a follow, I am positive that they would appreciate it. And yeah, Press Render finishes up. Give them a GG, guys.
G. Oh man. But 150 under 2 hours, still a fast. GG's to Professor Renderer. Still a great job running that. Although he did mess up with missing that glove. I mean, still the execution was beautiful. He did a great job. GG's to Oliver on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Very resilient. Stick with it. I would have absolutely rage quit after the glove incident. So props to him for having for sticking it out there.
Like that little GG emote he has on the screen.
And what do you know? We have ourselves a professor of rendering in the chat. So let's just go ahead and get it out there.
Hello.
What happened? What happened, friend?
So, so what happened was I was so eager to do Hammer Yum because I was practicing it like yesterday. I just learned it like yesterday, and I completely forgot. I didn't. I just realized that I was like, wait a minute, what am I doing? What I gotta do next after this? Little did I know, pod key logic threw a curveball at me, and then there was an item in Harmless Hellway, and that happened to have the miss. Whoops. Other than that, I mean, it's a jet seed. What else we're going to say about it? I'll admit that I got I was really excited to show it off once I was when I actually started to learn it, because it just, like I said, I learned it literally yesterday, and it's it becomes second nature to me. I may have just, so I guess what happened was I skipped Harmless Hellway because I thought that I was counting the items. I'm like, wait a minute, does that look right? And I just like, well, nope, that wasn't the case. Yeah. What are you gonna do? It sometimes, like, with great gear comes great responsibility, and it's pretty much the same thing with Hammer Yum. It's you gotta know when to use it and when to use it right.
Yeah,
I would like to chime in on something.
Mhm.
It's partially my fault for not telling you that you should not hammer yump in a normal seed if you do not have the big key.
That makes more sense. Yeah, I probably should have just, like, I mean, I just learned it anyway, and I still, like, have to learn a bit about the little quirks with the way how that affects logic.
Oh, see, I thought you were 5-hitting it, and I thought you hammer yumped because you knew the big key was in Dark Maze.
No, I grabbed it, and then I just, like, and then I said, like, well, looked like it was everything, and well, nope, there was something missing. What am I gonna do?
Live and learn.
Yeah, live and learn. Just live and learn from your previous mistakes, and pretty much just figure out. Yeah, it's not too terrible. It's a jet seed. What else can you really say about it? It's just, it turned out to be a pretty chill seed, and I'm glad that I guessed on on Aga correctly. That's the best thing I did. I learned I got the Aga call correct.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, props for sticking with it.
Yeah, yeah.
GG to you, because you still did it under 2 hours. And
yeah. I missed some 150, but, like, whatever. I mean, if I was given the circumstance, I probably could have, if I hadn't picked up on that bit of the key logic and how Hammer Yum affects the key logic in some capacity, I probably would have had a lower time. Probably would have placed higher than I did. Yeah.
Well, now you know for future reference.
Yep. Yep. It's, I mean, learning from your previous mistakes is what's best. And I pretty much just described what GFE just said, like at the start of the race. He said, like, well, whenever you said at the start of the race, yeah, that kind of happened to me, and not the way you think it happens. Ended up, like, last location in, and I gave, like, the signature neck the weasel bruh that I put on like almost anytime I just like make a oops, whoops, that's a critical error.
Speaking of, I love your full screen game. Those are great.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of I like Neck the Weasel or Fang the Sniper if you want to be more technical about it. Mostly because it came out of nowhere in one of my favorite fan games. That it's actually the MSU pack I'm using. It's the Sonic Rebel Blast 2 MSU pack that I made.
Sonic Rebel Blast 2.
Yeah, it's a really good fan game. I really recommend trying it
is.
out. Oh, you know about it?
Yeah, and I know about
Yes!
Sonic Blast 2 cart as well.
Oh yes, yes. Oh yeah, you're also in. Oh yeah, I just took a peek at your profile. It's you're in Car Crew. Nice. That's really cool. Yeah, that cool fan game. That want to try it out. In case you're curious about it. Like I said, nothing really. I just ended up mixing up something, mixed up the key logic on a jet seed for pod, and rando's not really rando gonna rando. It was a jet seed. Yeah, just learn for future reference. But other than that, though, uh, thanks to comms, trackers, uh, viewers for watching me me just make that critical mistake. And
That happened to the best of us, and it's
Yeah.
safe to say that was one of those mistakes for you. It just you'll never do that again, right? So.
Yeah, and funny enough that I had a similar critical mistake. It was in GT on it was in the Ambrosia race, daily race from Tuesday. I forgot a key and whoops. And 136 216 is not terrible, especially it's a jet C, so yeah, expect that kind of low time. Also, thanks Helmastar for giving me the hit for Samaria this early, so I can that late into the game, so I can get Icebreaker.
Yeah.
I got a good chuckle out of it.
Yeah, everybody said it.
At least it's a free Icebreaker.
Oh yeah. Oh, also, how would you rate High K scale of 1 to 10?
10. It had Gold Sword and Hammer. It was necessary for the seed.
Oh, you're going full 10. I said 5 because I figure 3 for Hammer, 2 for Sword.
It was necessary. It
was. But...
Yeah, that's why I got a little bit higher than that, even though it's not typical high cave rating. Of the averages at least. Alright, I'm gonna go and actually play around with Hammer Yump again, just figure out that key logic and pretty much just refine it to pretty much a science. Other than that, yeah, just take it easy and thanks for having me on Restream.
Anyways, with that being said, I want to congratulate all of our runners one more time on their fantastic runs. This is definitely a very fast seed, but either way, congratulations to them. Fantastic job. And I do want to thank you guys for watching us today. Definitely give our runners a follow. You can give me, 5D100, or Gob1 a follow as well as our wonderful trackers, Etnar and Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna as well. That being said, this has been Speedgaming 4. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.
GG and take care, everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye.